PSVita Games back with another live play of the Phillies versus the Miami Marlins for game number 2 of this 3-game series. And the Phillies won game number 1 to game number 1 last night, 3-2, with a walk-off run by Reese Hoskins to bring in Matt Vernon, and we won that game. And yeah, we got a win tonight. So the Phillies come in this game 31-30 on the season, and the Marlins come in this game 27-32 on the season. And yeah. So let's get into the win tonight. And pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Zach Eflin, and pitching for the Marlins tonight will be Trevor Rogers. So yeah. And on breaking news, y'all. Mickey Moniak got sent down to AAA, and the Phillies called up Yairo Monzon up to the Phillies major league team. So we're gonna see how he does tonight. He's in the lineup, so I never heard of him. Yeah, so let's see how he does. So he just got called up, so we're gonna see how this goes. And on top of that, Jason Garrett has a fractured finger, and he got moved to the 60-day IL. So that's a good move right there. So that's why that happened. And yeah, we'll just see how this is gonna go, y'all. Hope the Phillies do good tonight, y'all. We need to win game 2. Let's get back on this. We got our winning streak back on this, so let's see how everybody does. And tonight, guys, I'm wearing the Vice Robert jersey because he's in the lineup as always. Because Vice Robert got to do good tonight. He got to hit a homer for the Harvard Nation and the Harvard Heroes. Because, we need that one for his fans right there. Got to give us a home run. He was struggling last night. He was struggling last night. It was like a struggle bus for him. So, yeah, let's do all that. Oh, yeah, and I will get into all the formalities about the jersey and stuff. But we gotta share the stream out first. We gotta share the stream out. Game's about to start soon, y'all. So let me share out the stream. Let me do that. Gotta share out the stream to Twitter, because I gotta do that. Just share the stream out to Twitter, y'all. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at MacMillie205. So about every time I do a Phillies our favorite play. And here go your starting lineups for the Miami. We got Jazz Wilson Jr., Derek Cooper, Joe Sola, Jesus Algora, Jesus Sanchez, Evangelista Garcia, Joe Lloyd, Miguel Rojas, and Jacob Stanley. And that is your Miami Marlins lineup for the night, y'all. And the game is starting right now. And here we go, y'all. Coming up the bat for the Marlins, we have Jazz Christopher Jr. coming up the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out. Top of the first. Here we go. And Zach Evans got a pitch coming up for Jazz. He tried to do a butt move. That ain't work. Try to run out here. Try to run out here. So that was a bunt foul, and that's strike one. That's a 1. And the catcher caught that, and Zach doing no pitch up to the catcher. He caught that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Oh, the first one was a swing and miss on 1. The second one was a ball, and that's a 1-1. So let's see how Zach does in this. 4 straight starts. So let's see how he does here. And Zach Evans do another pitch with the Jazz. The catcher called that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Zach Evans got another pitch coming for Jazz. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 2-2. And Zach Evans got another pitch coming for Jazz. And that is strike 3. And Jazz Christopher Jr. is out. And coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Garrett Cooper coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins player is on base. 1 out. Top of the first. Here we go. So I'm going to do a picture of the Garrett Cooper. And that is and that's a swing and a miss. And that's strike 101. So I forgot if it's going to be Garrett Cooper. And that is a foul ball. And that's 0-2. The first one was a 5-on-1. The second one was another foul ball. And it's 0-2. And Zach Everett got another pitch coming for Garrett Cooper. Right, and the catch is gone. And that is a foul ball. And that is a strike 2. And that is a ball. That's a 1-2. You guys are bumming my words again there. And Zach Everett got another pitch coming for Garrett Cooper. He's swinging that one. Oh, I second base call on the first base. And Garrett Cooper is out. There you go, the Yaro Ronzo right there in the outfield doing his thing. And that coming up the bat for the Marlins, we got George. Someone coming to the bat for the Marlins, and one player is on base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. So Evan do a pitch of George, and that's a strike 1 is on 1. So Evan do another pitch up for George, and then we're right into the outfield. And George Solo is in the ball still out of play. He took it back in time, and George Solo advanced to second base. Shout out to the 3 people watching the stream. Make sure y'all like up the stream, guys. If y'all just tuned in, this is the Phillies versus Miami Marlins played by Phillies play-by-play. So if you like baseball and stuff, this is the stream to be in. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Jesus Aguilera. Coming up the bat. For the Marlins, we got 1 player on second base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. So Evan got a pitch coming up for Jesus Aguilera. And the catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So Evan got another pitch coming for Jesus Aguilera. The catcher called that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And so Evan got another pitch coming for Jesus Aguilera. Swings at that one. That ball is gone! Solo home run for Jesus Aguilera. And the Marlins get on the board. And the Marlins got 2 points, and the Phillies got 0 points. And now the score is up, and the Marlins get on the board, and the Marlins have 2 points, and the Phillies have 0 points. And Jesus Aguilera did a walk-up home run in the top of the first to get the Marlins on the board. Well, that's not gonna get a walk-up home run over him. So now it's 2-0 Marlins. 2-0 Marlins. Well, ain't that just a way to start off the Phillies, right? Walk up home run, but Jesus, I'm just, oh man. That's the way we start the baseball game on. So coming on next to bat for the Marlins, we have Jesus Sanchez coming to bat for the Marlins. Number 1 place on base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. So I'm going to do a picture of Jesus Sanchez, and he swings at that one. And that ball was out in the outfield, and the outfield's going to catch that one. He broke his baseball bat, and Jesus Aguilera and Jesus Sanchez advances to first base. Look at baseball, man. Woo. And the Marlins got a man on base, Jesus Sanchez. Right? We just giving people on bases. Thanks, just giving people on bases. That's what you're doing right now. Give people on bases. And then this year, Garcia coming to bat for the Marlins. One Marlin player on first base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. And Zach got a pitch for out center. And that's a strike one, and that's on one. What's up, James Money 615 on the stream? Zach Evan got another pitch for Evans here. The catcher called that one. And that's a ball, that's a 1-0, that's a 1-1. And Zach Evan got another pitch coming over. That's it. Oh, and yeah, Moses can get that one. And but Julius Sanchez slides into second base. Julius Sanchez slides into second base. And the Vincent Garcia is out. No, he's not out. My bad. And the second one is a swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And the second one doing a pitch. And the ball's in the dirt. And that's a ball 2. And that's a 2-2. Alright, guys. See. My words mixed up tonight. So we got no pitch for Everson. And that's a 5 ball and it's still 2-2. And they're going to do another pitch up for Everson. Is another, and that catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a ball 3, and it's a 3-2. It's a full count. And Zach Edwin got another pitch coming over Brazil. And he swings at that one. Oh, come on, catch that. And it's off the wall. And a solo home run for Masteryhi Garcia. Second home run for the Marlins. And the score is 4-0. The Marlins got 4 points. The Phillies got 0 points. And the Marlins got the second home run in the top of the first. And now it's moved up to 4-0 Marlins. Now the Marlins Christian lead. Now it's 4-0 Marlins. That you should get 1 home runs on you. Hey, Graham. So we got John, the first team coming out the bat for the Marlins. No one plays on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming up from. Horn. That catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So we got no pitch coming on. Right, the catcher's gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. So we got no pitch going on. And he swings that one. On the first. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. The score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs, And we move on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when it's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the first. And it's 4-0 Marlins. And here's all your Phillies lineup, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kyle Swarman, Reese Hopkins, Vice Sauer, Nick Castellanos, J.T. Miller, Diva Boone, Ella Boone, you, Ronson, and Matt Berlin. And that's your Phillies lineup for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swarman coming to bat for the Phillies. The Phillies versus some big 0 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. And the Marlins got Trevor Rogers pitching for the Marlins. So Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Kyle. Running catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Kyle. And that's a strike one. That's a 1-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for you, Kyle. Running catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for Kyle. Running catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for Kyle. Running catches go. That's a ball 4. And Kyle Swarman is walked and will advance to first base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hopkins coming to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base, 0 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Reese. Get ready. Ready, catch, go. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Reese. Get ready. Ready, catch, go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you. Get ready. Running catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you. Reese swings at that one. That's high in the end. Okay. Oh, there you go. They're going to get it. And Reese Hoskins is out. Here we go, y'all. MVP, MVP, MVP. Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. 3-time MVP, Vice Harvard coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got one free fair on first base, one out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Come on, Vice. You gotta hit a homer. You gotta get on base. Something right there. Hit a homer. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming for Vice. Get ready. And the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Vice Harvard did not do so well in last night's game. This is Marlins. He did not do so well. So we can turn around tonight. And Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming for Vice. He's swinging at that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, and that's a 1-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, boys. Get ready. And the catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Oh, guys, and I'm watching this game on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Just want to let y'all know that. And Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming for Vice. He swings at that one. That is a foul ball, and it's 2-2. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, Vice. Get ready. Another foul ball, and it's still 2-2. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, Vice. Get ready. And the catcher caught that one, and that's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Vice. That is ball 4. And Vice Harvard is walked and will advance to first base. And Reese and Cosmo will advance to second base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming with the bat for the Phillies. We got Phillies players on first base and second base. One out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And this Candiato pitch hit in last night's game, guys. He wasn't in the lineup though. But he's in the lineup tonight, so let's see what Nick Castellanos gonna do. Well, it's Phillies. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming from Nick right in the catcher's zone. And that's a strike one. That's 0-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, Nick, right in the catcher's zone. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, Nick, right in the catcher's zone. That's a strike 2, and that's a 1-2. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, Nick, get ready. Oh, trying to check in the second base, trying to check. Just want to make sure you got that second base bag. That was a pickup or two at second base. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, next one to that one. And that is a 5 on and still 1-2. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you, next one to that one. Another 5 on and still 1-2. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming from Nick. He's winning that one. That's another 5 on and still 1-2. Who knows where I got the monster in my bed because I just did it. This time it is honestly a monster. Oh man! And Jimmy Rogers got a bitch coming from there. There's another 5 on still 1-2. Seven knows that's how y'all. That's a there's a fire truck on by. The picture isn't good. Oh, you talking about Zach Efron? Now you gonna cover my boy Zach Efron. My picture Zach Efron. Okay. I got the page. You organize it. Alright, here we go. And just about to do a picture of the next week. That one, we're gonna top view. And Cosmo advances to third base. And Vice Hall advances to third base. And Nick Castellanos on third base. We got a bases loaded situation, honey. We got a bases loaded situation for the Phillies. We got a bases loaded situation for the Phillies, y'all. But you gotta think about it. The Marlins lost last night, 3-2. So they lost last night. So And we got TV Raiders coming with the bat for the Phillies. We got bases loaded for the Phillies. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And Trevor Rogers got a face coming with JT. Get ready. Running catch is going. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got a face coming with JT. Swing that. Oh, wait. And get. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs, and that is the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Then moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the second. And it's still 4-0 Marlins. So let me think. Let me guess, lady. You betting on the Marlins to win this game. That's what you betting on tonight. You betting the Marlins to win this game. Is that what you trying to? Is that what you? That's what you saying? You put some money on the Marlins to win tonight. That's what you. That's what you did, right? Why? That's I wish you went to stream yesterday to see how the Phillies went off on them. You probably would have been like, You wouldn't put your money on that. But the Phillies don't know how to come back though. Yeah, right. You'll see what Zach Eflin gonna do. You're gonna see what my picture of Zach Eflin's gonna do. Okay, you got a couple home runs walked over him by the Marlins, but that's okay. He's gonna make up for that. He's gonna make up for that. Zach Eflin gonna make up for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, Zach Eflin. Strike people out. Don't get another home run walked off on you. Don't walk batters, please, for the Marlins, please don't. Hey, shout out to the one versus Wall Street name for the 1 line. So coming out the bat for the Marlins, we have Miguel Rojas. Coming out the bat for the Marlins, we have no other players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Second, we got a pitch coming Miguel Rojas. Right now, catch is going. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And that we got another pitch coming for Miguel Rojas. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. See, as soon as I say something, then he gonna leave. He's like, I'm walking out, he just leaving. Okay. Is that it? We got a pitch coming, we got balls. Right now, catch is go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Is that it? We got another pitch coming, we got balls. He's swinging that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's a 2-2. Is that it? We got another pitch coming, we got balls. Right, the catch is done. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. So we got no pitch gonna give off. He swings at that one. That's a 5 ball. And it's still 3-2. And then you try to run her. You try to run her so you don't see what's gonna happen. Try to run them. Don't be running. So we got another pitch coming up and goes run. Right here, we gotta throw the first. And Miguel Rojas is out. Okay, catch has one throw at the first base too. So I think that was good. He's obviously gonna do something right. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Jacob Stanley. Coming up the bat for the Marlins, the Marlins plays on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming up for Jacob. And that is a strike 1. That's on 1. And Zach Evans got another pitch coming up for Jacob. Right now, catch is go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Zach Evans got another pitch coming up for Jacob. He swings at that one. Oh, Diego goes caught that. Throw it first. In time. And Jacob Stanley is out. The bug on the camera. The bug's on the camera on TV. Oh, the bug on the camera. The bug's on the camera. Yo, the bug on the camera. Yo, Mr. Bird. The bug on the camera. Yeah. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Is that even to a pitch of the Jazz? And that is a strike 1. That's on 1. And is that even got another pitch coming for Jazz? And a catcher caught that one. That's strike 2. That's on 1-2. And we got another pitch coming for Jazz. That ball went right into the dirt. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And we got another pitch coming for Jazz. Oh, come on, we're gonna throw it first. And not in time, but Jazz Chisholm Jr. is on first base. He's like, I won't get the ball off in time. The first baseman retires this now. We got Jazz Chisholm Jr. on first base. Okay, that was a mess up right there. That was like a bonus part. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Garrett Cooper coming to bat for the Marlins. We got 1 Marlins player on first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming for Garrett Cooper. Right, he swings that one. Oh, throw the first. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. And we're moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 4-0 Marlins. I know the Marlins fans are having a field day today because they got 4 runs up on the Phillies in this game. I know they heavy as heck for this one. Yeah, even though Lenny comes out and say he's a Phillies fan, you're a Phillies fan, but you're gonna bet against the Phillies. That doesn't make you a Phillies fan. Because if you're a Phillies fan, why would the Phillies win or lose? That's what it is. But you're gonna bet against the Phillies? That doesn't make you a true Phillies fan. Because any Phillies fans would know they rock with the Phillies, win or lose. Like, if you're gonna rock with any Phillies sports, all Phillies sports, you gotta be rock with that team, win or lose. And that's just the thing. You gonna bet against the Phillies? Or you're going against the hometown team? And you ain't a Phillies fan if you're gonna do that. Anybody bet against the Phillies, they're not a Phillies fan. I mean, I kind of come up with really say he's a Phillies, you're a true Phillies fan, but you gotta rock with the team instead of going against them. Because when you bet against them, it's kind of like you saying like you want the opposing team to win. That's what it is, just to get your money, and that is sad because then that's what you're trying to do. It's like to me, it's like saying what side is money on. Yeah, then you go. It's coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Trevor Rogers to the pitch up Bedini. Rodney catches gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming Bedini right in the catcher's gun. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. I mean, I'm not trying to come at Lenny or anything. He's my friend, but I'm just saying, whose side are you on? Philly side or Marlins side? Which one you on? And Trevor Rogers is coming, got the pitch coming up for Bedini. He swings that one high in the air. It's in the air. Oh, and he caught that one. And Didi McGowan is out. See, I know I wasn't trying to throw no shots at Lenny, but, I wasn't trying to, but, see, when I speak how I feel about something, people take it in a different way, so. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We got Alec Bowen coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies plays on base. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Allen. Right in the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Allen. He swings at that one. And that is a strike. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-1. I mean, Lenny can come back to the scene. I wasn't trying to offend you. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for Allen. Right the catcher's good. Right the catcher's good. And that is a strike 2. That's a 1-2. And that Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Allen. And that is strike 3. And Alec Bowen is out. So check out some good starting pitchers. Oh, Phillies at 8 or 8-2. Alright. Oh, no. I ain't really gonna say nothing about that. Alright. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Yeah, here. Yeah. Monzo coming up the bat for the Phillies. No free players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. So Rogers got a pitch going to yellow. And catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So Rogers got no pitch going to yellow. And that's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And so Rogers got no pitch going to yellow. Right, the catcher's go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And so Rogers got no pitch going to yellow. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Jimmy Rogers got no pitch coming over you. He swinged at that one. And that's a foul ball. And that's 3-2. And there's a full count. And Jimmy Rogers got another pitch coming over you. He swings at that one. And that's another foul ball. And it's still 3-2. And Jimmy Rogers got another pitch coming over you. And that's ball 4. And the yellow Monzo is walked and will advance to first base. So the next bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Vernon. Coming to the bat for the Phillies, we got 1 free bat at first base, 2 outs, 5 for the second. Here we go. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming when you ready. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper to make sure that Monson is get out the first base bag and pick up a tip number 1 at first base. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming from Ray. Swing that one. Now we caught that one. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs, and that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the third, and it's still 4-0 Marlins. I mean, let me come back and see when I say something. I would say the wrong things to get ready to just leave. Like sometimes it's just like, probably shouldn't say what you said. They come and get ready to just walk out. Like, really, I shouldn't have said what I said. Here we go, guys. We're back. Here we are doing so. Time to bat for the balls and one players on base. 0 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. That even do a pitch over to George. He swings at that one. And that is a foul ball, and that's 0-1. He was going to come back and bat. Because he was trying to run on something like he really was trying to run like he's trying to make on a base or something. And that is we got the pitch coming for George. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And that is we got the pitch coming for George. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And that is we got the pitch coming for George. Right, and it's swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That's a 2-2. And that is we got the pitch coming for George. And that is strike 3. And George Solo is out. Figured out they're getting his rhythm now. So we got Jesus Aguilar coming up the bat for the Marlins. No one plays on base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Here we go. Last time, Jesus Aguilar do hit a home run to kick the Marlins off to start the game. In that first inning. So we got a pitch coming up with Jesus Aguilar. And that is a strike 1. That's on 1. And so we got another pitch coming from Jesus Aguilar. And that is a ball. And I tried to go that one. That's a ball. And that's a 1-1. So we got another pitch coming up for Jesus Aguilar. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And so we got another pitch coming for Jesus Aguilar. He swings that one. Oh, as one called it throw the first. And Jesus Aguilar is out. Yeah, see, everyone's holding that baseball. He's like, let me get it back. Oh! And that one caught it back and he threw it barehanded. He's like, I don't need the glove. I was saying. Here's our next the bat for the Phillies. With the Marlins, we have Jesus Sanchez coming to the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins is on base. 2 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming for Jesus Sanchez. And that is a running catch go. And that's a strike 1. That's on 1. And that we got the pitch coming up for Jesus Sanchez. And swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And that's on 2. The first one is a 5-ball 0-2. This one is a swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. That's 0-2. And so we got a pitch coming up for Jesus Sanchez. The catch to go that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And so we got another picture for Jose Sanchez with that one. One catcher. And Nick Castellanos caught that one. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. And the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 0 runs. And we're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do because they're turn at the bat at the bottom of the third. And it's still 4-0 Marlins. There you go, y'all. Coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Wood coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Kyle. Riding catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for Kyle. Riding catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for Kyle. Riding catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming over Kyle. That's a ball 4. And Kyle Schwarber is walked and will advance to first base. And that's the bat for the Phillies. We have Reese Hoskins coming to the bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. 0 outs. 5 on the third. Here we go. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming for Reese. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for Reese. Ready to catch his gun. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. All right, y'all. Had to go. Where's Lenny at? Lenny just dipped out. Then we got playing some first base and second base. Lenny, where you at? So Castlewood advances to second base and Reese Holland advances to first base. Here we go. 3 times Pete Vasa coming to the bat for the Phillies. We got Pete at first base and second base. 0 out of 3rd. Here we go. Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming from Bryce. And that's the ball. And the catch goes out as the ball. That's a 1-0. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for Bryce. Running catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. That's how to get the violent. And the pitching coach coming in to talk to the pitcher. No, the pitching coach coming to talk to Trevor Rogers. Also, we got the Marlins general manager up there and the assistant and the commissioner up there. You got this. And this, and Trevor Rogers got no pitch going to be Bryce Running catch is gone. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming. Bryce, that is ball 4. And Bryce will advance with his walk and will advance to first base. And okay, so Castro will advance to third base, Reese Hoskins will advance to second base, and Bryce will advance to first base. We got another base loading for the Phillies. Something with his bases loaded in the situations. Just got some buzz off this. Hey, they're going to get a yellow fan in the audience at the game. We got Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. They got bases loaded for the Phillies. And we got the 0 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Here we go. Trevor Rogers do a pitch up to Nick. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's 0-1. It's funny. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming from there. Running catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Terry Rogers got no pitch because of a neck. He swings at that one. Oh. And that's a foul ball. Another foul ball. That's a 1-2. Oh man, if he would have hurt himself right there, that Muzzle lost the player. Oh, right there. That could have been on that lady. That lady should have get. Oh, that lady could have been hurt. Oh, that lady could have been hurt. Oh, oh, that could have been yeah. And Trevor Roger got no pitch coming in. And that is strike three. And Nick Castellanos is out. What's wrong with Nick Castellanos? How you getting strike out on him? Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We had JT Rizos coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got basic little situation for the Phillies. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Just over on the ground. The PG first. Come on. Come on, JT. And Trevor Rogers got a face gunner for JT. Ready to catch his go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for JT. Swings that one. That's a foul ball. And that's a 1-1. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming up for JT. Swings that one. Oh, right. And Varsav is out, but Councilwoman runs the home plate and scores a run. And the Phillies are on the board. And the Phillies are on the board. And the score is the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. The Phillies are on the board now. Where is Lenny at? We on the board now. He wants the run scale when you know. Let's see. But you gotta get to be some time. And then get on the board. And JT Reed's advances to first base. So you got Diva Gores coming up the bat for the Phillies. You got Phillies fans at first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming. He didn't get ready. Right, the catch is gone. That's strike 1. That's on 1. We got Reese Houston on third base. And we got JT Mills on first base. So Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming for Dini. He swings at that one. That is strike 2. That's 0-2. That's good. They have other ways. Yeah, the Boston has a tail. I'm swinging the miss that strike two and two. And Gerard's doing that bitch up for D. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Reese Housing the base is the second base. No, Reese Housing the base is the third base. And JT Reeves is the base is the second base. And Gerard is going to lift it up for D. He swings that one. It goes right into the stands. And that's a foul ball. And it's still 1-2. And Gerard does the pitch up to D. He swings it down high in the air. And that is 3 yards for the Phillies. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And then moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Marlins' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the horn. And the Marlins are still on top with 4 runs. So it's 4-1 Marlins. So the Marlins still on top now. The Phillies are down, down 4 because they just got one run. They got one run scoring, but the Phillies didn't get past 1 run. Like literally, we gotta get back in this and get past one, get some more runs to lead the advance our school, advance our league. We need to do that. So we gotta do that when it's our turn and coming up at the end, the bottom of the pool. We gotta try to do something. Well, let's see what these Marlins are gonna do with their turn at the top of the pool. Let's see if they can. I hope they don't score the advance their run, please now, because it'd be a tragedy if they did. So we had Rosa Garcia coming to the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 0 outs. Top of the pool, here we go. Zach do a picture of Garcia. And that catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Zach we got another pitch coming out of Rosella. And then he goes out here and he was called that one. The first base. And Rosella Garcia is out. And that's the rap and Marlins vs. John Murphy coming up the rap and Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. Went out. Top of the fourth. Here we go. We got a pitch for John. Right now, catcher's go. That's a strike one. That's on one. We got another pitch coming from John. Right now, catcher's go. That's a strike two. That's on 1-2. We got a pitch coming from John. Right now, catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. We got a pitch coming from John. Right now, catcher's go. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. We got a pitch coming from right there. As soon as that one, oh, he was caught that one. Throw to first base. And the other first thing is out. And that's the bat for the Marlins. We have Miguel Rojas coming the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 2 outs. About top of the fourth. Here we go. We got a pitch coming from Miguel Rojas. Right the catcher's go. That is strike one. That's on 1. And then we got a pitch coming from Miguel Rojas. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Then we got a pitch coming from Miguel Rojas. Right the catcher's go. That is strike 2. That's a 1-2. Then we got the pitch coming from Miguel Rojas. He swings at that one. That's 3 outs for the Marlins. The score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that is it. And we went on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies still at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the fourth. Here we go, guys. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Third. So Trevor Rogers threw a pitch up there. Alex swings that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got the pitch up for Allen. Trying to catch it going. And that's a strike 2. That's on 1-2. And Trevor Rogers got the pitch up for Allen. Ooh, that ball should go right in the dirt right there. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Trevor Rogers got the pitch up for Allen. Trying to catch it going. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And Trevor Rogers got the pitch coming for Allen. Trying to catch it going. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming for Allen. And swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and it's still 3-2. And Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming for Allen. He swings that one. Oh, don't catch it, don't catch it, don't catch it, no. And Alec Bohm is out. Alright, coming up next to bat for the Phillies. We have Yale, Zoom coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. So Rogers got a pitch coming up with Yale. He swings that one. And that goes off to the side. And that's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got no pitch coming with Yale. He swings that one. And the arrow runs in is out. And the next bat of the Phillies, we have Matt Burley coming to bat of the Phillies. No pitch for some base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And Trevor Rogers, no pitch if you make it ready. Trying to catch is good. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming for you make it ready. Trying to catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And so I just got to fix up when you're ready. So now that hits the done, we go back in time. And that's a base hit. And Matt Boone would stay on first base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swan. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got 150 on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And so I'll just do a picture over the game cooler to make sure that Matt Boone is getting out the first base bag. And that's a pickoff attempt number 1 at first base. And Joey Rogers got face coming calculating. Running catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Joey Rogers got another picture of the Gary Cooper to make sure that Matt Boone is got the first base bag for the second time. And a pickoff attempt number 2 at first base. And Joey Rogers got the face coming calculating. Running catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Joey Rogers got the face coming running catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And Joey Rogers got that pitch good for you, Kyle. That's that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 3-1. And Joey Rogers got that pitch good for Kyle. And that's ball 4. And Kyle Swan is walked and will advance to first base. And Matt Boone will advance to second base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have. Is it JT? I'm not sure which one. Let's see. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming to bat for the Phillies. We got no free players on base. We got free players on first base and second base, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, here we go. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming to Reese, get ready. And that's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got a pitch coming for Reese, get ready. Right into the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And so I just got a little bit covered for your Reese. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And so I just got a little bit covered for Reese. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And so I just got a little bit covered for Reese. He swings that one. That's a high five ball. The ball's going. Gone! Solo home run for Reese Hoskins. And the Phillies had tied the ball game up. We had tied the game up at 4. We had tied the ball game. The Marlins had 4 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. Tied baseball game. And Reese Hoskins hit a solo home run in the bottom of the 4. The Phillies to lead and tie the ball game. Shout out to Reese Hoskins on that one. Hitting the homer. That's what I'm talking about. People betting on the Marlins right now. See the Phillies will come back. They will strike back. You see the Phillies will strike back? You see that, Jay? Well, just in time. Yeah, the Phillies just strike back. Yeah, because it was down. The Phillies were down 1-0 when the game started. Then 2-0. Then 3-0 because the Marlins getting 3 runs, and then 4-0. Then the Phillies started getting a run, Jay, and now it was 4-1. Now Reese Hoskins just did a walk-up home run, and now the game is tied at 4-4. MVP. Harvard Nation. You got 3 times beat by Southern College of Phillies. No pain reservations, 2 hours bottom of the 4th. Here we go. And Trevor Rogers did a pitch of advice. And that's straight. And that is a foul ball. And that's on 1. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming up for advice. And that is strike 2, and that's 0-2. I know, right, Jay? They only got that. And they shot out to one person watch stream. Thank you for the 2 rights. And guess what, Jay? Our friend Lenny, right? Our friend Lenny, right, who just was in the stream earlier. He bet on the Marlins tonight. So he bet some money on the Marlins, though. Literally, he bet on the Marlins against the Phillies. So that says a whole lot right now. That's why I've struggling tonight. Yeah. Good thing got just in time, Jay, because y'all want you to miss the stream, man. I saw the score of the game against your Mariners last night. Y'all lost. Your Mariners lost to the Minnesota Twins 3-2. Oh, that was just 3-1. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. Was it 3-1 or 3-2? I forget which one. 3-1 yesterday. That's bad. 3-1 though. That's bad. And really, Trevor Rogers threw a pitch up to the right. And now the catch called as a ball. That's a 1-2. That's a 1-2. Yeah, because we think it was 3-1. I think that was right. Because I was like, how can the it's 3-2 when we in the division, so 500. I know. I can't believe the Twins beat your team last night. I was like, and Trevor Rogers threw a pitch up to the right swing at that one. And that was a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. And Trevor Rogers threw another pitch at the right. Johnny swing at that one. That's another foul ball, still 1-2. And I was shocked to see that you didn't make a video last night talking about the doing like you always do. You make a video talking about the game and stuff. I was like, Jake didn't make the video last night. I was like, dang, it must have been that bad that you didn't want to make the video, Jake. And it's like, nope, I ain't making no video to talk about this. And Trevor Rogers got another pitch coming. Bryce swings at that one. That ball goes right into the dirt. And that's a base hit. And Bryce Harper misses the first base. So talking about Bryce, get on base, man. That's gonna go my MVP. That's what we get on base. Oh, that was Reese Hoskins who hit the home run to tie the game run. Yeah. Yeah, so that's who did. Reese Hoskins got power. Oh, here comes the gym manager to come release come to talk to Trevor Rogers. And now he getting him Trevor Rogers done for the night. Pitching change for the Marlins. Yeah, good thing you came to the stream, Jake. I didn't want you to miss this. I was like, what Jake is? Man, I wanted Jake to miss the stream. I didn't want Jake to miss this at all. And this time, Jake, I changed it for Carlos Sanchez. That's I know I had him in the bonus double-A team, and then I switched it and I got to restart over. So now he's in the now he got drafted by the Detroit Tigers, and now he's playing on the Erie C1 on double-A team on the Detroit Tigers division now. I mean, the Detroit Tigers organization now. Yeah, kind of switch it up though. Yeah, Jake, don't be afraid to speak, Jake. You can say what you gotta say in the stream. You have to be like shy about it, though. And guess what else, Jake? Said I'm off for the summers, and from work and stuff. You're gonna have more of these live paper plays more often. So you're gonna get more of these streams and stuff. So you're gonna get more of those. And you're gonna get some more MLB The Show 22, the junior. But there's a baseball player videos coming out too this summer as well. And you're gonna get some more Mario Kart Tour videos. So y'all gotta watch the videos. Not only just come to the streams, watch the videos. I'm talking about Jake. You need to watch them videos, man. I ain't know if Jake is even subscribed to the channel. That's the question right there. And Mars making daily for Warren. Coming out to the bat for the Marlins. Come to pitch for the Marlins. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And there, got a pitch coming for Nick. Nick swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 0-1. And then got another pitch coming for Nick. Get ready. And then swings at that one. That's another foul ball. And it's 0-2. And then got another pitch gonna be new. Right, the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And then for the pitch over to Gary Cooper. To make sure that Bryce Harper gets on the first base rack and pick up a ticket number 1 at first base. And then the pitch up for you there. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. And that is the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins' turn to bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn to bat at the top of the 5th. And we have a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied up at 4. Let's see what Jake said. Jake said the Twins are really good. Good. Buxton is MVP in AL. That's true. I mean, you know, I thought your Marlins had it though. I was watching like the live game play on the live like, you know, play on my phone. And I was thinking y'all almost had that game. You almost had it at the end there. I was like, you know, the Marlins gotta get this. Come on, they gotta get this. And I was like, damn, I thought y'all almost had it yesterday, man. Because I wanted Jake's team to win the game, won that game right there. Oh, and Jake, your team played them. Y'all still playing the Minnesota Twins tonight? Oh my God, I gotta win this. Y'all on a 3-game series against them. Oh, y'all gotta win tonight, man. Y'all gotta win tonight. And the Twins did game 1 for y'all. Y'all gotta win game 2. There you go, yo. We got Jacob Stanley coming with the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs. Tyler Penny go. So Evan do a pitch up to Jacob. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Is that Evan got no pitch coming for Jacob? He swinging that one. Oh, catch it. And Matt really caught that one. And Jacob Stanley is out. That's the bat for the Marlins. We have Jazz. Chris Hall Jr. coming at the bat for the Marlins. No Marlins. Players on base. 1 out. Top of the thing we go. And inside we got a pitch for Jazz. Round that cap is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Inside we got a pitch for Jazz. He swings that one. Oh, and wait. One catching that one. And that is strike two, and that is Red Bull called that one. And Chris Hall Jr. is out. I think Jake, where did Jake go, man? Jake was gone too. Jake is like gone. Like, he's just like, I'm just gonna say it like I say in the mouth. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Gary Cooper coming up to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. And Zach Edmund got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right, that catch is good. That's a strike one. That's on one. And Zach Edmund got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Zach Edmund got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. We got the pitch coming for Gary Cooper. He caught that one. Throw the first. And that is 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the bottom of the fifth. And it's still a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're still tied at 4-1. Yeah, and like I said, it's the rules for the stream. And the rules for the stream are, you gotta make sure you say the first rule number 1, no inappropriate words. Rule number 2, you have to come to every live stream. If you work, you get a pass. And rule number 3, and most of all, that's the most important rule right here, ladies and gentlemen. Rule number 3 is no bushes. So if you're in the bushes, come out of the bushes and check with the broadcaster. Come on, don't be shy to tone. You know, gotta come out of the bushes, y'all. You gotta write the check. Get the chat moving, man. Can't be just, hiding and stuff. Traffic noise outside. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Rizzo coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And then whoa, got a pitch coming for you, JT. Get ready. Ready to catch is going. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And then got a picture with JT right to catch is going. And that is strike 2. And that's on 2. And then and the pitch coming with JT. He swing down, goes right into the dirt. And that's a base hit. And JT really it stays on first base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Didi McGuire coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have one Philly player on first base. 0 out. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Come on, Didi. Get yourself on base. Come on. So then, low. Come up the bat. It's gonna got a pitch gonna be Didi. Get ready. All right, and Didi swings at that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's 0-1. And then the picture went to Gary Cooper. The picture that JT Rangers and get off the first base bag. And that's pick up for number 1 in that first base. And then for got another pitch gonna be Didi. Get ready. Didi swings at that one. Swing and a miss. And that is straight 2. That's 0-2. And then for got another pitch gonna be Didi. Get ready. And Didi swings at that one. That ball was right into the dirt. And JT Rangers keeps on running the ball, can get back in time. And that's extra innings for JT. And JT will stop at third base. And that's also extra innings for Didi Regards, and he will advance to second base. He wasn't playing much better than he did when he did much better than before. He got better at his game now. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got base players on second base and third base, 0 outs. Top, bottom of the fifth, here we go. And then for Boone, got a pitch coming for Gary. What's that? Right to catch his gun. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. Johnson got his head turned this way like he's like, I'm not even gonna look. Man, that's a cool. Gotta be messing now. Alright, then Bobo got a pitch gonna be out to get running. And Alex swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And that's 0-2. And then right in the dirt. Come on, JT, run. JT scores a run, and Didi comes in to score the second run. And then Alabama advances to first base. We got 2 runs scored in by JT Rivendell and Didi Gregorius. And the score is the Phillies have the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 6 runs. And the Phillies got 2 runs scored, and the Phillies got 2 run leading scores in the bottom of the fifth. And it's 4-6, and the Phillies have taken the lead in the bottom of the fifth. Take that one, any Marlins fans, take that one now. And anybody who bet on the Marlins, you're about to lose your money tonight for that one. Yeah, you're about to lose your money for that one. I'm talking about Lily. Yeah, you bet on the Marlins. Look at that. Look at that now. Yeah. You better look at the score on your phone now, because you be seeing how bad it is. I tell you about the Phillies come back. They always could come back. Bet against the Phillies, you're gonna get the result you're gonna get. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have you, Monzoon. Coming up to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 Philly bat on first base, 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Then from home, got a pitch coming over you. And that's a strike 1, that's on 1. And then from home, got the pitch coming over you. He swings that one. Oh, he caught that one. That still ain't good. So the arrow, Monzoon, gotta go back and pitch again. Gotta go back and bat again. That's a foul ball, and that's 0-2. And then, got another pitch coming. Yeah. They were doing the Philly wave. Right, and he swings at that one. Another foul ball, and still 0-2. This is why I say, why they ready for money on the Marlins? This is when you know it's bad, man. Because am I going to feel bad he won't lose money tonight? No, I'm not. This is why he shouldn't have done that. It always comes to bite Lenny in the butt when you want to bet on Marlins, and look what the result is. And then got another pitch coming from the arrow. Swing to that one. And that is strike 3. And the arrow, Monzoon is out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Matt Viewing. Coming to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 Philly player on first base, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. And then for Roll, got a pitch coming for you, right? Get ready. Wait, so then for Roll, the pitch over to Greg Cooper to make sure that Alec Boldness get off the first base bag and pick up a hit number 1 in that first base. And then for Roll, got a pitch coming for you, get ready for it. Right, the catcher's go. That's strike 1, that's on 1. And then for got another pitch coming for you, get ready. And Red swings at that one. And that is a foul ball, and that's 0-2. Let's do the wave again, yo. Like the Philly fans be doing, because you know what it is. You know that the rest of the Red Hot fans, man. They got the win streak back. And they come right now. All it did was the Diamondbacks didn't make them lose the game through the third game against them in that series and knock out the crush the winning streak, but now they getting it, they on back. And then for got another pitch gonna be made. Right, the catcher's going. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And the Phillies beat the Marlins yesterday, 3-2. They about to beat them tonight, so it's about to be right. Here we go with the wave again. And then for a roll, got that face gonna be red. Right, and mess with that one. Right in the dirt. Right in the dirt right there. And that ball will advance to second base. And that man will advance to first base. You see why I really stopped back in the stream, because the score is bad. It just changed, and he just seeing it, and you don't want to come back in the stream and write something, because now you're gonna know I was right. Oh, Adam's fell down, but got right back to second base. But you go for Adam was gonna got picked off right there. Every time somebody bets against my Phillies, they always losing money. We also got the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs. The Phillies got 2 runs scored from Didi Gregorius and JT Randalls, and we took in the lead in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Phillies are on top. So now pitching change for the Marlins again. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And the Marlins bringing Richard Valerio to come pitch for the Marlins. We got Castro coming to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies. We got Phillies players on first base and second base. We're going out on the 5th. Here we go. And Richard got a pitch coming up. He caught right and catches up. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. No swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, and that's on 1. And Richard got another pitch coming up. He caught, get ready. And Castro with that one. And Castro is out. That's what if y'all would. Matt Beard advances to third base, and Alabama will advance to second base. So yeah, Alabama on third. Yeah, so yeah, Alabama on third base, and Matt Vivian on second base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Housing coming to bat for the Phillies. We have Phillies players on second base and third base. 2 outs, Robin the pit. Here we go, and Richard doing pitch up to the Reese. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Richard got another pitch coming for you, Reese. Get ready. And Reese swinging that one. And that's a foul ball. That's another foul ball, and that's on 1 too. And Richard got another pitch coming for you, Reese. Get ready. Running catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Richard got another pitch coming. Wait. Okay, he's talking about he's something. He's doing there. Ready to hit some baseballs. Now the catcher got to talk to the pitcher. And Richard got another pitch coming. Reese running, catcher's go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And Richard got another pitch coming. Reese swing it out. That's how they right in the dirt. Come on now. Come on. And Matt Vivian scores another run. And Alabama advances to second, third base. And then Alabama comes in for the second run score. And then the ball's still out of play. And Reese Hoskins will advance to second base. And the score is the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. And the Phillies got another 2-run score another 2-run scoring by Matt Vivian and Alec Bohm. Matt Vivian scored a run. Alec Bohm scored a run. And now the Phillies now the score is up to 4-8. It's up 4-8. And the Phillies advanced their lead again in the bottom of the field. Take that one to anybody who's betting on the Marlins tonight, because you about to lose some money. I'm just saying it, because right now it looks not looking good for them right now. MVP, MVP, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. 3-time MVP, Bryce Harper coming at the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on second base, 2 outs. Robin the pitch, here we go. Which is the pitch that you guys get ready for. And that's strike 1, and that's 0-1. No swing and the miss, and that's strike 1, 0-1. And Richard got another pitch coming, you guys get ready. Ready to catch it, go. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And Richard got another pitch, got a pitch coming for you guys. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. Something about Tuesday nights. So it's like a lucky day. And Richard got another pitch coming for Rice. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. That's a 2-2. And Richard got a little bit of a rice. And he got his gun. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. Five innings. We had the bottom of the fifth, and the Phillies got 8 runs already. I love it. And right, so we had to take a timeout. He got his 4th career game with 5 or more yards. That's what I'm talking about, resourcing. And Richard got a little pitch for Rice. He swings at that one. That's a 5 ball. It's still 3-2. And Richard got a little pitch coming up for Rice. Oh, one's out. Wait. And that is 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs, and that is the end of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 6th. And the Phillies stay good in the bottom of the 5th to get 2 more runs scored to make it 8. So, you know what I'm saying right now, we took the lead in the bottom of the 5th, so the Marlins, let's see what the Marlins can do in the top of 6, because they can't score. They can't get past 4 runs. The Phillies got them. They own them. They already own them in game 1. They're going to own them in game 2. So, to all you Marlins fans who just watched the bottom of the 5th and see the Phillies score 2 runs on your team, oh, you just saw that now. The Phillies always make a comeback. This is why I say, that's why I always say to people, right? Don't bet against the Phillies, because when you do that, they always know how to come back. The Phillies are like the Golden State Warriors. They know how to come back. They always come back when they down the score. They always know how to come back. They always know how to come back. So it's just like, well, what's the sense of that, you know? They could be down a couple runs, but then they always know how to figure out the runs and figure out a way to come back. So it's everybody gets the Phillies because you're gonna sell some money. And Philly of the week is Rhys Haskins. Rhys Haskins is your Philly of the week. We ate. No, I got two outs already. So we had Jesus Sanchez coming to bat for the Marlins, and one player is on base, 2 outs, top of 6, here we go. And then we got a picture for Jesus Sanchez, and that's a strike one is on one. And then we got another pitch coming for Jesus Sanchez, and that's a ball, and that's a 1-1. And then we got another pitch coming up for Julius Sanchez. And that's a strike two, and that's a 1-2. And then we got another pitch coming up for Jesus Sanchez, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies have 4 runs. That's 3 outs for the Marlins, and the score is the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 6th. Alright, so we have Nick Castellanos comes to bat for the Phillies, no Phillies VS Miami Marlins. 0 back on the 6, here we go. And Richard do a picture for Nick. That's a strike 1, that's a 1. And Richard do another picture for Nick. And that is strike 2, and that's a 1-2. And Richard got another pitch coming for Nick. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Yeah, the first one was strike 1, the second one was a swing and a miss, 0-2. The second one was a foul ball, another foul ball, and that's still 1-2. And Richard got a pitch coming up for Nick. He swings at that one. That's high in the air. But there, oh, he caught there. And Nick Castellanos is out. And the next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Rangers coming to bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 1 out. 5 on the 6. Here we go. And Richard got a pitch coming for you, JT. Behind the catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Richard got another pitch coming for you, JT. Get ready. And then he swing that one. Oh, he caught that one. Oh, the first. And JT Mementos is out. And the picture fell on his ball. Hey, they don't see that every day. And the next to bat for the Phillies, we have Didi McGowan coming to bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 2 outs. 5 on 6. Here we go. Richard do a pitch up for Didi. And the catch is go. That's a strike 1. That's a 1. And Richard got a pitch coming for Didi. He swings at that one. They caught that one. And that is 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. And that is the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn to bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn to bat at the top of the 7th. Alright, so we just please win the pitching change. And so after jumping that, we're bringing in Julius. Familia coming in the pitch for the Phillies. You know, this is a good picture we have right here, y'all. You're about to see. So yeah, I will say Garcia coming to the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 7th. Here we go. So Julius Maria got a pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. And the catcher called that one. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Julius Maria. And then pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. He swings at that one. Swing and miss. And that's strike 1. And that's a 1-1. Julius Maria got another pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. And right, the cat's go. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's a 1-2. Julius Maria got another pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. Wait, Jose Garcia took a timeout. And right now he's ready to hit some baseballs. And Julius Maria got another pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. And what's it? Where the catch is going? That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Julius Maria got another pitch coming up for Jose Garcia. What's he said? Oh, they said one. Oh, catch it. Oh, right in the wall. And Jose Garcia, and the ball can get back and play. And Jose Garcia advances to second base. Way to go, Melvin. You couldn't call that out for you. Coming to the next event for the Marlins, we have John Ty. Coming up the bat for the Marlins. We got one Marlins player on second base. 0 outs. Top of the 7th. Here we go. Julius Maria got a pitch coming up for the gun. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Julius Maria got another pitch coming up for John. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Maria got another pitch coming up for John. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. Yes, we got the pitch count of good. Right, the catch is good. That's a strike one. That's a 3-1. Yes, we got the pitch count of good. And that is a ball 4. And Gunbird is walked. Gunbird is walked and will advance to first base. If I say Garcia would still stay at second base. Not scoring juice when you just walk the batter. And he's got to pray before he start warming up. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Miguel Rojas. Coming to bat for the Marlins, we got 1 players on first base and second base. 0 outs. Top of 7. Here we go. And do this for me. I got a pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. Right to catch his gun. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And do this for me. I got another pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. He swing at that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, 0-2. T.R. for me. I got another pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. He swings at that one. And Castle was called down. And Miguel Rojas is out. Miguel Rojas is out, but Castle did a good catch and do try to do the ball right back to, Zoom. Just make sure you catch that in second base. He did catch that. The color next to bat for the Marlins, we have Jacob Stanley. Color to bat for the Marlins, we have 1 players on first base and second base. 1 out. Top of the 7. Here we go. Yeah, Jamal for me. Got a pitch coming up for Jacob. Right to catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Jamal for me. Got a pitch coming up for Jacob. And he swings at that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. Jamal for me. Got a pitch coming up for Jacob. And that catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's a 1-2. Jamal for me. Got a pitch coming up for Jacob. He swings at that one. That ball's gone. Solo home run for Jacob Sterling. And the Marlins got another home run score. 3-run home run score. Great. I ain't gonna really want to say what's going on right now. The score is, and the score is the Marlins have 7 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs, and the Marlins got a solo home run score by Jacob Sterling to advance their lead in the top of 7. The Marlins only down 1 run to tie the game up. Thanks a lot, Julius, man. You got a walk-up home run on you. Thank God by the time they decided to put you out of the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. That was pathetic, Julius, man. How you let the walk-up home that lead? You know, we got a pitching change for the Phillies. I'll be happy with that one, Marlins fans. And now y'all got only down by 1 run to tie this game up. Yeah, that's just, yeah. Hmm. Oh, I guess the one picture I like the most of the Phillies have that's coming up, y'all. Yes, yeah, just me. Yeah, you be sitting right there. You know what you did. We got Sutton Dominguez coming in the pitch for the Phillies. He's a good picture right there. So we got Jazz, Chris Sola Jr. coming to bat for the Marlins. No Marlins players on base, but out. Top of the 7, here we go. Sutton Dominguez do a pitch up the Jazz, and that's a strike. And that's swinging and miss, and that's strike 1 as a 1. And Sutton Dominguez do another pitch up for Jazz, and that is strike 2. That's a 0-2. That's a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And so the Ravens got the pitch coming for Jazz, right to catch the gun. And that's a ball, that's a 1-2. So the Ravens got another pitch coming up for Jazz. And that's another, and good ball is gone. Solo home run for the Marlins. Yeah, the second solo home run on the top of the 7. And now we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Marlins got 8 runs, the Phillies got 8 runs, and we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're all tied up at 8. And Jazz Jr. got the solo home run to tie the baseball game, so we got tied up 8 apiece. Great. So the Rangers got to walk a home run on him. And the Phillies got the Marlins get back in this game. Yay. And then next to bat for the Marlins, we got Garrett Stubbs. We got Gary Cooper coming up the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. So Dominguez got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right now, catch is good. That's a strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's on 1. So Dominguez got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right now, catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1. That's a 1-1. So Dominguez got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right now, catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And so Dominguez got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. Right now, catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. So Dominguez got a pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. And that is strike 3. And Gary Cooper is out. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we had George. So Lear coming up the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 2 outs. Top of the 7. Here we go. So Dominguez got a pitch coming up for George. He swing that one. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right in the dirt. And George advances to first base. And hit the throw right there. Yeah, Monson, how you let that happen? Come on. Oh, chop off your club. And then that's the bat for the Marlins. We had Jesus Avagard coming up the bat for the Marlins. We got 1 more player on first base. 2 outs. Top of 7. Here we go. So Dominguez to pitch up to Jesus Avagard, and that is strike 1. That's on 1. And so Dominguez got a little pitch coming up for Jesus Avagard. Right, swing at that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And so Dominguez got a little pitch coming up for Jesus Aguilar. And that's that. Right, Johnny catches good. That's 3 outs for the, and that's 3 outs for the Marlins. The score is the Marlins have 8 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs, and we're moving on. And we have a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 7th. So the Marlins got back in this game with having a solo home run by Jazz Crescendo Holmes Jr. So that will put him back in the lead. That made him tie this game up. So now it's the Phillies' turn. The Phillies got to take the lead. You know, they got to take the lead in this game. They got to get people on base. Then they get the score run or the score run. Or they got to hit a home run just to advance the lead somehow. You have to get people on base, score run, extend the lead, or hit a home run to extend the lead. It's one of those two. And the Marlins are bringing in Anthony Bass to come to pitch for the Marlins. Now, he pitched yesterday, you know that way. He was something else. So we have Alec Bohm coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 7. Here we go. Anthony Bass to pitch to Alec. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Anthony Bass got another pitch coming up at you. Alec, get ready. Running catcher's gun. That's a strike 2. That's on 1-2. Shout out to the TV watching the stream. Thank you for the 2 likes. We had the third least home game, and we were always on the road. Tough schedule. Wow, Jake, that's something. That's tough right there. And the best in that picture valley. And get in the outfit called that one. And I bone is the other bone is out. And Jake and Vinny must be like just, Jake must be like doing something else, and Vinny must be just like telling him not watch the game, just see him was like if he is. See what happened. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Vargas and Stott coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 7. Here we go. Anthony Bass to the pitch up to Team Vargas and get ready. Ronnie catches glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Anthony Bass got it's going to be Vargas. He swings at that one. Oh, no, catch that. And he caught that one. And Vargas is out. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Masteryhi. Coming to bat for the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7, here we go. And Anthony Bass got a pitch coming up for bat, right in the catcher's gun. That is strike 1, that's on 1. And Anthony Bass got a pitch coming up for you, right in the catcher's gun. That is strike 2, that's on 1-2. And Anthony Bass got another pitch coming for you, get ready, right in the catcher's gun. That's a ball, that's a 1-2. And Anthony Bass got another pitch coming for you, ready to swing that one. I'm not even talking about that one out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Marlins have 8 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. We have a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 8th. Should come in the certain rings is done for the inning. And bringing in right here to come in the pitch for the Phillies. Okay, right here, brother Dugan. So we have Vaughn and De La Cruz coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 8th. Here we go. So we got right here. Got a pitch coming from Ryan Garoni. That's that right in the catcher's zone. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And right here, got the pitch coming from Ryan. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. And that's a 1-1. And right here, got the pitch coming from Ryan. And the catcher's zone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And right here, got the pitch coming from Ryan. That's swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's a 1. That's a 2-2. And right here, got a pitch coming up for Ryan. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's still 2-2. And right here, got no pitch coming for you, Ryan. Get ready. He swings at that one. He's making on point. Here you go. And Ryan De La Cruz is out. And the next event for the Marlins, we have Masteryhi Garcia coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out. Top of the 8th. Here we go. And right here, got a pitch coming to Masteryhi Garcia. And that is strike 1, and that's on 1. And right here, got a pitch coming to Masteryhi Garcia. He's swinging that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's on 2. And right here, got the pitch coming from Masteryhi Garcia. And that is strike 3. And Masteryhi Garcia is out. And that's the bat for the Marlins. We had John work for a red tie coming to the bat for the Marlins. The one plays the base, 2 outs, top of the 8, lots of 1-0. And right here got the base coming on. Right there catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And right here got the base coming on. The catch called that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And right here, there's no pitch for on. Right there catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. Right here, got no pitch coming up for on. Right there catches go. That's a strike 3. That's strike 1. That's a 3-1. And right here, got another pitch coming up for one. And the catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins, guys. So the score is the Marlins have 8 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. And we have a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 8. So pitching for the Marlins, there's Steven Kirk coming to bat for the Marlins. And we come to pitch for the Marlins. And he pitched in yesterday's game too, so I hope the Phillies don't get striked out by him. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Smoker coming up the bat for the Phillies. Got no Philly players on base. 0 outs. 5 on the 8. Here we go. And Steven the Cook got a pitch going to be Kyle White. The catch is gone. That's a strike 1. That's a 0-1. And Steven the Cook got another pitch going to be Kyle White. And the catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Steven the Cook got another pitch going to be Kyle Get ready one. There is a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. And Steven the Cook got another pitch going to be Kyle White. The catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And Steven, okay, Kyle Smoker took a timeout. And Steven the Cook got another pitch going to be Kyle running. That is strike 3. And Kyle Smoker is out. The Mets got the Brewers. Brewers are terrible. Coming to the next about the Phillies, we got Reese Hoskins coming about the Phillies. Nobody players on base, 1 out. 5 on the 8, here we go. Steven the Cook got a pitch going to be Reese running, the catch is gone. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. And Steven the Cook got a pitch coming up for Reese. Right there. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. That could have been a home run. That would have been. That's foul. Probably Warner. And Steven the Cook got a pitch coming over Reese. Right, the catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Steven the Cook got another pitch coming over Reese. Right, the catch is gone. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. Steven the Cook got another pitch coming over Reese. And Reese with that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's a 3-2, and that's a 4 count. And Steven the Cook got a pitch coming over Reese with that one. That was going. Gone! Solo home run, second solo home run for Reese Hoskins. And as Reese Hoskins has taken the lead for the Phillies. And the score is the Marlins have 8 runs, the Phillies have 9 runs. And Reese Hoskins got his second solo home run score in the bottom of the 9th, in the bottom of the 8th. So we have 8. So the Marlins have 8 runs, the Phillies have 9 runs. The Phillies have got the second, extending the lead in the bottom of the 8th thanks to Reese Hoskins' second solo home run. Take that one, Marlins. We just extended the lead. That was 8-9. We got the lead now. Now one. Reese Hoskins hit 2 homers in this game. 2 homers in this game. How about that? Mm-mm. MVP, MVP, MVP of a nation. Of a nation. 3 times MVP five-star color the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And Steven occurred to a pitch that you guys get ready for it. That's a strike. That's a foul ball. That's 0-1. And Steven occurred got no pitch till you guys get ready. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. First off, is not having a game tonight. And Steven occurred got a pitch till you guys right swing that one. Try to run that one out. And Viceoff is out. It's not Viceoff's night. The luck of his jersey and him playing is not working right now. But his teammates are stepping up though. His Bison getting it going. Because that's the bat for the Phillies. We have Nick Castellanos comes the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Steven the pitch that you get ready for it. And a swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's 0-1. And Steven the got another pitch to be Nick get ready. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Steven got another pitch to for you right. Kevin be Nick get ready for it. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Steven got another pitch to for you, Nick. Ready to catch his gun. The second one was a 5 ball. That's 1-2. And this one is a catch a call. That one. That's a ball. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And Steven O'Connor got another pitch going next to me. That was all I wanted to the outfield. And that's a base hit. And Nick Castellanos will stay at first base. Coming up next the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Rizos coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have 1 free player on first base, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, here we go. And we got a mound visit. Where the catcher is coming up to the route. And we got a mound visit by the catcher, and the catcher is talking to the pitcher. That's sweating. And Steven Kerr got a pitch to JT right. The catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Steven Kirk got a picture of the Garrett Cooper to make sure that Nick Castellanos get off the first base bag and pick off attendant number 1 at first base. And Steven Kirk got the base coming up for Jay to get ready for it. Right, the catch is go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Steven Kirk got the pitch coming for JT. And he swings that one. And that's a 5 ball. And that's a 2-1. And Steven Kirk got another pitch coming up for JT. He swings that one. That's another 5 ball. And it's a 2-2. And Steven Kirk got another pitch coming up for JT. There's another 5 ball. It's still 2-2. And Steven Kirk got another pitch coming up for JT. And so here we go. Steven Kirk got another pitch coming up for JT to get ready. And the catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Steven Kirk got another pitch coming for JT. I don't really call that one. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Marlins have 8 runs. The Phillies have 9 runs. And we're moving on to, and that's the end of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do. It's their turn at the bat at the top of the 9th. And coming up the bat for the Phillies, since we got, it's a bad double day. Coming up the bat for the Phillies in the top of the ninth will be Coin Gable. Coin Gable, you better strike these Marlins batters out. Coming up the bat for the Marlins, we have Miguel Rojas coming up the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 0 out. Top of the ninth, here we go. And Coin Gable got the pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. And that is strike one. That's on one. And Coin Gable got that pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Coin Gable got that pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Coin Gable got another pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Coin Gable got another pitch coming up for Miguel Rojas. And Red tried to ball to reach out to him, but he couldn't hold the baseball. So Miguel Rojas is safe and will stay at first base. Way to go, Reese. You couldn't even hold that base. You couldn't even catch that baseball in the outfield. So we got Luke Williams pitching to replace Miguel Rojas at first base. And coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Jacob Sterling coming up the bat for the Marlins. We got 1 run play on first base, 0 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. And coming there got a pick opportunity through the base over to the resizing to make sure that Luke Williams and get up the first base bag and pick up to number 1 at first base. Now Coin Gable do another pitch over the resizing for the second time to make sure that Luke Williams get up the first base bag again for the second time and pick up to number 2 at first base. Coin Gable do a pitch over Jacob right to the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Coin Gable got a pitch coming up for Jacob from the catcher's glove. And that's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Then we got another pitch coming for Jacob. Run the catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. Then we got another pitch coming up for Jacob. Run the catch is good. And that's a ball 4. And Jacob Sterling is walked and will advance to first base. And Luke Williams will advance to second base. And so we got my visit over here. And the pitching coach is coming to talk to Corey Naval. And so we got Jazz, Christian Holmes Jr. coming to bat for the Marlins. We got one player on first base and second base. 0 out. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Going there, we got a pitch coming up for Jazz. Run the catch down. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And coming there, we got a pitch coming up for Jazz. And that is a foul ball. That's a 1-1. And going there, they'll visit the Jazz and that catch is called down. And that's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And going there, we got another pitch coming there for the Jazz. That's and the catch is called that one. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. Going there, we got another pitch coming for Jazz. Last ball 4. And Jazz, Chris Holmes Jr. advances to first base. And Jake Sterling will advance to second base. And Luke Williams will advance to third base. So now we got bases loaded situation for the Marlins. Oh no. And then that's the bat for the Marlins. We got Gary Cooper coming to the bat for the Marlins. We got one base loaded for the Marlins. 0 outs. Top of the ninth. Here we go. And we're going in. We got a pitch coming up for Gary. So Gary Cooper. When the catch is good, that's a ball. That's a 1-0. It's one name. We got another pitch coming up for Gary Cooper. He's winning that one. Oh, what now, baby? No. And then the Marlins scored another run to tie the game up. And we got a bases loaded situation again for the Marlins at the top of the ninth. And Gary Stubbs on first base. Gary Cool's on first base. Joe Summer comes to bat for the Marlins. Bases loaded for the Marlins. 0 outs. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Pitching Chase for the Phillies. Courtney was up for the night. Comes to the pitch of the Phillies. And the pitch of the Joe So and Chuck Hennig with it. And Andy Cutting. Okay, that's what we'll call that one. And Joe So is out. From the list of bat for the Marlins, we have Jesus. Lord coming to bat for the Marlins. We got bases loaded for the Marlins. We got 1 out. Top of the ninth. Here we go. And you really got a pitch coming up for Jesus alone. Ready to catch it go. That's a ball. That's a 1 out. And you really got a pitch coming up for Jesus alone. He swings that one. And that is a foul. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-1. I don't really knew you would come back and say that. Marlins got 11 runs. Yeah, that's good runs. The scores is the Marlins got 11 runs, the Phillies got 9 runs, and the Marlins are taking the lead in the bottom top 9. So we got Brian Davis Cruz coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on second base and third base. 1 out, top of the 9. Here we go. And it's really good picture for Brian. That's a foul ball, and that's 0-1. And Andy really doing that pitch for Brian. Does a swing and a miss. And that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And Andy really got that pitch coming up for Brian. He go with him. And the catcher called that one, and that's a ball. That's a 1-2. He said the game has been never. The Phillies really have been dropping bombs on us. The Marlins didn't want to give up. I know, right? See, you can see here because if you try to come back in this one, don't worry. When it's our turn, we won't get your watch. I was like, well, I was wondering where you were really, where you were at. And it really got that bitch coming up behind. Right in the dirt. That's a ball too. That's a 2-2. Who wins this game? Who wins this? It has been a good game. And that is strike 3. And Brian Cruz is out. You went to the Braves and this one. So that's not playing. Yeah, that's why I was saying where you were at, because you knew. And on next the bat for the Marlins, we have Everson Garcia coming up the bat for the Marlins. We got Marlins players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. As you really got a pitch coming up for Garcia. Round the catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And you really got no pitch coming up for Garcia. And that is a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. And you really got no pitch coming up for Garcia. He switched that one. That's another foul ball, and it's still 1-2. And you really drew that pitch up for Garcia. And that's a ball, in the dirt, so that's a ball too. That's a 2-2. And you really got that pitch for Garcia. And that is strike 3. And the Marlins got 11 runs. The Phillies got 9 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the bottom of the ninth. The Phillies got one more chance to try to score some runs just to tie this game up. So we're going extra inning just to get the win, or else the Marlins will win the game. It all comes down to this. Yep, it's 11-9. The Marlins are ahead. So I'm gonna say, well, you might win some money. You might win some money tonight if the Phillies don't do good on their turn. So we just gotta see what happens. Right? Yeah, because the first you come back and win this game, that means you lose some money. And at the end, oh yeah, I forgot. I did not forget. Remember that bet that I said? Remember that bet about about the Marlins things and the Phillies sweep the Marlins? You gotta do that bet. Yeah. But since the Phillies didn't sweep the Diamondbacks, now you have to do the bet now because since they didn't do that, you have to do that bet. Well, actually no, the bet continues because since the bet continues now, I just added something on. I just added something else to it. I added something else to it. Now add on to the bet is not only do you have to buy the Joel Embiid jersey, and you have to buy Joel Embiid jersey, you have to wear the Joel Embiid jersey, 60 jersey, and buy your friends, and you also will have to, you also have to do the MVP chance with wearing the Joel Embiid jersey on, and on top of that, you do have to send a picture on Instagram about that, and on top of that, you have to also say that, and you also have to say in a video, when you send it on Instagram in a video, that the Sixers are the best team in the NBA. Oh, I just had to add that on there. Ooh, I just had to add that on there. Ooh, I just added all that on there. And we got D. Regards coming up the bat for the Phillies. No play for some base. 2 outs. 5-9. Here we go. This guy got a pitch coming up for you, D. Right in the catch go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. This guy got another pitch coming up for you, D. And that's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Scott has another pitch coming up for you, D. Right in the swing that one. And that is a 5 ball. That's a 1-2. It's got to do another picture for you. Get a picture for you. Get ready. And that's a 5 ball. That's another 5 ball. And still 1-2. Yeah, man, you gotta come back in here because you still gonna do that very. Now switch it to this one. So. Yeah, whatever team wins this series, whatever team wins this series, you have to do the best. So if the Phillies win this series against the Marlins, you still have to do that best. So that's why now it's just switching in. Okay, and that's 3 outs. Strike 3, and D. Regards is out. No, they can't say GG's yet because you can't say GG's yet because can't say yet. Just because we got 1 out, we can say GG's yet. So we got Adam Moore coming to bat for the Phillies. We got no pitch on base. 1 out, 5-9. Here we go. Scott do a picture for Adam. Adam get running. And that is strike 1. That's on 1. And Scott got no pitch for Adam. Get ready. Swing that one. Oh, that's off the ball. And Adam Bone, the one can't get back can't get back in time. And Adam Bone advances to second base. Yes, we got Adam Bone on second base. Might actually keep this in alive. Woo. Thank you, Adam Bone, for them messing up so they can't get the ball back in time so you can run to second base. Now Lenny looking stupid now. Because that ball just advanced to second base. So now we got to run on second now. We got to run on second now. Ain't no GG's nothing now. Coming on next, the bat for the Phillies. We got Bonds and Stock coming to the bat for the Phillies. We got one player on second base, one out, top the bottom ninth. Here we go. And Scott got a pitch coming up for you, Bonds. You ready? Right, the catch is going. That's a ball. That's a 1-0.
Make sure you don't stay up all night at 2, 3 in the morning. Those you gotta do the work. You turn things down, go to sleep, and tell people next door.
Straight to it. Where's the start zone? Coming next to that display, we got that. We're coming to that display. We got one player on second base. 2 outs, bottom nine. Here we go. Inside the pitch up a red. And that is strike one. That's a 1. That's what it is. That's strike one. That's a 1. And Stock got another pitch coming from red. Right, and the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. It's got another gonna be making ready. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. Inside got another gonna be red. And the catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And I got another gonna be red. He's winning that one. And then okay, with it. Yeah, and then you can take this one right to the head. I ain't gonna want nothing to say now. The Marlins got 11 runs. The Phillies got 9 runs. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Marlins take game 2. The Marlins take game 2. And the Marlins take game 2. And the Phillies will drop down to 31 and 31 on the season. And the Marlins will advance to 28 and 32 on the season. The Phillies get the 31 loss. The Marlins will get that 28 win. But the series is tied though. We're tied 1-1. Phillies won game 1. The Marlins won game 2. We'll see who's going to win game 3 tomorrow at 1:05. So, shout out to Ready for Coming to the Street. Shout out to Life is Sports Talk with Jay come to the stream. Shout out to Jay 2615 come to the stream. And yeah, good game for the Marlins. They won game 2. And then he won some money tonight, so I know they said, hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday night. And I will see you guys right back here on my YouTube channel for a game for the Phillies versus the Miami Marlins for game number 3. The third and final game of the 3-game series at 1:05 on my YouTube channel. And yeah, let's see if the first one game 3 long. And yeah. Alright, when you take that one, you take that one, alright. Yeah, you can laugh at that. You want some money. Laugh it up. Laugh it up right now. Laugh it up. But the series tied 1-1, so laugh it up right now. Laugh it up right now. No, not. I said laugh it up now. Because the series tied 1-1, so game three will be the last one that would tell you who got the series, who's gonna get the sweep. That's the question right there. So you're talking all that big talk right now, and you do. But you got your money tonight. But let's see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Another speed live play by play. Good night, everybody.